Are you struggling to get to that final level where you'll be able to be fluent and have fluency in the language that you're learning? How do we do this? Okay, I want to start by just mentioning this quote that I find really funny because it kind of gives me a definition that I never considered before. And it says, fluency avoids hard thoughts. And I don't know what you understand when you read this, but what I get from it is that one becomes fluent in a language when you make it easy, when it's not something that you're struggling with, like thinking too hard about. In other words, it's just making something easy. In this case, a language. So when you get to that level where everything just connects in your mind and you just have the right ideas, the right words, and everything flows, then you become fluent. So how do we get there? What do we do in order to be fluent in a language? Okay, that's what we're going to be talking about today. So let's see. How do we define fluency? So basically, fluency is a condition or ability to speak a language, a foreign language, easily and accurately. Again, I said easily and accurately. So that's how you define it. I think before even going into how to do it, we need to understand what it is. And I guess I've already made my points. So once you understand all the rules and you can play with the rules, you can break the rules, you can create your own rules, and everything is just combining and falling into place, then you can call yourself a fluent language speaker. So now, how do we do it? How do we get to fluency? So how to do this? First tip, don't give a damn. So if you're thinking too much, right, and I could read this here, that's right, speak whenever, wherever. It doesn't matter if you speak with an accent. I still have an accent, but I don't care anymore. I just say what I have to say, whenever, wherever, however. So, of course, people are going to be judging you. People are always going to be saying things about what you should improve, but you don't care because all you care about is practice and repetition, and you don't give a damn about others pointing fingers and judging you and calling you names. No, because at the end of the day, whatever they think don't matter. All that matters is that you are speaking your mind and putting in the reps and doing the thing. So don't give a damn. That's the first tip. If you want to get to fluency faster, stop caring about people's judgments and opinions about you. You worry about yourself and don't give a damn about anybody else. Second tip, read out loud. Grab a book, take a book, any book, and start reading out loud. Listen to what you sound like. And that's why, in other videos, I talk about how you need to be videotaping yourself so that you can rewatch that video and see how you sound, see where you're making mistakes, see where you're mispronouncing the words. So this is the second tip, read out loud. Grab something that you like, preferably, and start just reading, all these words, all these paragraphs. While doing this, you're going to find that there are words that you don't understand. So that's the perfect time for you to write them down and then look them up later. So second tip, read out loud, read books that you like, and if you can, videotape yourself while doing it. Tip number 3, learn one new word every day. So again, while you're reading, right, take one word if you don't understand or don't know what it means, and find out what it means using a translator or a dictionary. Pick a word you have never heard or used before. If you do that every single day for a year, that's 365 new words for your vocabulary. So while you're reading these books, while you're doing all these things, reading out loud, you're going to be coming across new words. If you're interacting with people in English, if you're watching videos, if you are living your life in this new language, right? In this case, English or Spanish, but it could be any other language. You're going to be hearing new words. And so don't just hear them, start looking them up in the dictionary, use a translator, Google Translate. So all these tools that we have nowadays. But as long as you're taking just one word every single day, think about it. If you do it every single day for a whole year, and you already know that a year has 365 days, you're going to have 365 words, new words in your vocabulary. See how many words you'll be learning every year? So there you go. That's my third tip if you want to level up your fluency. You're already fluent. Don't get me wrong. You've made a lot of progress so far. But how do you get to the next level of fluency? By learning one word every day. Next tip, immerse yourself. Immersion, right? Immerse in the language by listening to music every single day. Listen to music and songs and try to sing along, watch movies with or without subtitles. It's all about determining the culture, the type of language that you want to get with, and seeking out all these information in that language. Music, videos, using subtitles, singing along, all these songs that you like, karaoke. That's why, again, I talk about karaoke in other videos. So do all those things, make it fun, because all these things are going to be relevant to you. All this information that you're doing in this new language is going to be relevant to you. And if you can do that and find out all those things that you like and you practice it daily, you immerse yourself, like I'm saying on this tip, then you'll be able to enjoy it. And so once you do that, it won't even feel like a task. It's gonna be more like play for you. And it's gonna be effortless. It's gonna feel effortless. So immerse yourself. The last one, right? I said 5 tips. Spend time with people who speak, in this case, English, but it could be applied to any language, Spanish, any other language that you're trying to acquire. So spend time with people who speak the language, right? If you want to learn English and you're hanging out with people that speak Spanish all the time, then it doesn't really make sense, because you're not going to learn anything by hanging out with people that that speak the same language as you. You want to practice the language that you're learning. So find new friends, make new friends. If you don't, or if you, I'm sure you can find friends, and that's why I talk about like social skills and how you can, and this is a whole other new course that I'm going to be working on eventually, how to make connections with other people. think that's what I'm gonna call it. But anyways, so make friends in the language that you're learning. The more you hang out with these people, the more you talk to them, the more you make a connection with them, you're also going to be learning their language. And it's a win-win, right? Because you make new friends and you make these new relationships while you're also improving your language skills. So this might be one of the most, I mean, they're all important. All these tips are important, but this is definitely one of the biggest ones, because I feel like a lot of people don't do this soon enough, right? They wait. Oh, I'm gonna, get to a certain level before I start making friends in this new language. Don't wait. Just get out there, put yourself out there, and start making new friends and spending time with these people so that you can also practice your language skills. So I'm gonna read this. It sounds obvious, right? Stop hanging out or making friends who only speak your language. Make friends who speak the language you want to practice. Who knows? You might end up dating or marrying them, right? A lot of people have started dating, some of these foreign people, and while they're learning their language, and they acquire the language so much faster than somebody that's trying to do it alone and just at home, like isolated from everybody. Language, as I always say, is something that you do in groups with other people. That's why language was created for. So if you're trying to do it solo, then it's not gonna, it might work, but it's gonna take you longer than somebody that's open to meet new people and talk to other people from other countries. And see what I mean? Okay. Let's see. I think that's the 5 that I promised you already, but there is a bonus tip. And the bonus tip is this: go into a state of overlearning. Shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you is that don't just aim for, just the basic language conversation phrases or just basic stuff, right, in the language. No, expand yourself. Aim for harder things, newer things that perhaps you didn't consider, right? Because a language is so vast. It's a culture, it's a whole culture. So you can be studying topics such as philosophy, religion, science, right? Don't just be so square as to just focus on phrases and greetings and grammar. Start looking into philosophy. Start looking into religion, science, whatever piques your interest. Sky is the limit when it comes to language learning. And so don't put limits on yourself. That's what I mean. Expand yourself and shoot for the moon, like I say here. Shoot for the moon. And even if you miss, you land among the stars. That means that you're going to get to a very good fluency level just because you're looking at this language thing with ambition. And the view is like so beautiful that you can wait to jump into it and taking as much information as you can. So sky is the limit. I believe in you. I trust that you're going to follow all these tips and that you're going to achieve your language goals in no time. I didn't expect this video to be this long, but hopefully you get value out of it. I appreciate you took the time to watch it. And if you have any comments or feedback or anything, suggestions, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Peace out.